Hello and welcome to day 2 of the 30-day Divine Trust Challenge. I'm Victoria, your favorite spiritual business coach, and I'm so excited that you're here. This challenge is all about learning to trust God in a way that transforms your entire life. To know with all your heart and all your soul that every client, partner, friend, fiend, enemy is meant to be there because they're part of your divine path. Imagine starting your day without the weight and burden of financial stress, knowing that your needs are not just met, but exceeded, and that you're creating something that fills the world with light. Together, we're going to learn how to show up and trust God exactly from where you are right now, even in moments of fear and uncertainty, because this trust can shift your reality, calling in the relationships, opportunities, and security that align with your deepest desires. Let's dive in to day 2 and unlock today's transformation. Today we're covering the difference between faith and trust because they're not the same. Faith, which is often translated from emuna, which has multiple translations. It's not just faith, it's faithfulness, it's acceptance. They're not the same as trust, and let's explore why. Faith is like a tree, okay? It's something that you have your roots in. You believe that there's a God. You believe that, things in the world happen for a reason. Sure, you believe. Trust is its fruit. You can have a tree without the fruit, but you can't have fruit without the tree. You need to have emuna, faith, acceptance, faithfulness, before you have trust. Faith insists that everything you have comes from God, and your success will depend on God's will. If God wants it for me, if it's aligned with the universe, then it'll happen. Trust doesn't work like that. Trust is like, no matter what, it will certainly happen because I trust that it'll happen. Faith is what we use as like our backup for when shit hits the fan, right? When like things aren't going well and things aren't good, you're just like, no, like soon it'll be revealed to me why this is all so good, and like one day I'll understand, and your faith is like your comfort and your strength, that like, no, even this, for some reason. Trust is knowing in the moment that it's happening, that it's for your own good, for your highest and best good, and it reaches you in a way that you can appreciate it within that moment as the good. Now, the second thing that trust is not is hope. Hope is like the light at the end of the tunnel. Hope is like a lifeline that you get thrown, right? But a light can be switched off and a lifeline can be cut. There's such a thing as being hopeless. So hope and trust are not in the same ballgame. Hope doesn't offer a guarantee. And now we're getting to the magic of what trusting in God does, is it offers a guarantee, because you are trusting and relying on something that's actually reliable. And there is a guarantee that if you actually fully trust, and it's not just lip service, but you actually trust in God, God will come through for you. God will never let you down. Because at the end of the day, you trust something. You trust a bank to hold your money. You trust your employer to pay you. I don't know if you trust your government, but you trust someone. You trust something. There's not a single person in the world that doesn't trust something. So why not trust the creator of all that is? We're going to learn that through this trust, after feeling and knowing that your worries are all taken care of, from that place, from that knowing that you have a guaranteed way of taking care of this, how would you act differently? How would you think differently? How would you behave differently? How would you walk differently? How would you talk differently when you're no longer worried? And this is the secret of bitachon, is that when you have an outlet to free yourself of anxiety, you manifest a different reality for yourself, because now you're not acting from a place of worry. You're not acting from a place of fear. You're acting from a place of trust. And when you act from a place of trust, the possibilities are literally endless. But here's the truth. Genuine trust is the product of tremendous effort. This is no easy feat. If it was easy, we wouldn't be in this challenge, right? We're being called to change our mindset, to change the way we usually think about the world, because it's not so easy to just live anxiety free. I invite you now to come to this divine trust gym with me every day and put aside your instinct, put aside your resistances that will come up, and your human perspective, and most of all, your ego. It's absolutely possible to have a feeling of liberation, of security, of living worry-free with determination and training. Okay? You've probably heard it before. Affirmation. Bitachon is the textbook to affirmations. It's saying the same thing over and over and over again until it's burned into your brain, until you really believe it. And we're going to get into the magic of affirmations you can actually believe in tomorrow's video. Till then, comment down below or send me a DM over on Instagram of what your favorite affirmation is, or an affirmation you really want to believe but don't believe yet. And if anything else came up for you during this video or the last one, send me a DM, send me your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. All my links are down in the description, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Mwah.